Hello neighbors, Steve here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look at our very own etrailer square 2-speed jack with a nice drop leg that has a spring return, and it's considered a sidewind crank jack, and it has a rating of 10,000 pounds capacity of lift. So folks, this 2-speed jack is going to let you raise and lower your trailer. It has a low gear that offers full lifting power, and then a high gear provides ultimate speed. Now, as you probably know, with these kind of jacks, you simply push in or pull out to get to that other speed that you need, whether it's high or low. The secondary arm here would be a connection rod if you want to connect another jack, like a follow leg jack, over to the other side of the trailer, camper, or whatnot. Now, this is going to be ideal for agricultural or commercial applications. It does have a drop leg included. It's a pull pin. It's a spring-loaded return. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to pick this up by myself because it's just super heavy and beefy. But there's an inner tube in here that has holes inside of it, and that's going to let you pull the spring pin, push the jack leg down to help get to the ground faster to then start lifting the jack. Now, that foot plate, or those hole spacings on that drop leg, are 3 3/8 on center between those holes in that drop leg. The foot plate's very big. It's 8 1/4 by 8 inches. Once again, this is rated for 10,000 pounds capacity. It is heavy duty steel with a nice black powder coat finish over it. You've got 2 grease zerks here on the front. That's going to be for greasing up the gears and everything inside the jack. That's going to help it live longer on its lifespan and everything, and going to help it work properly for you as well. Now, the plunger pin, as you can see on the spring blade, is positioned to the side. That makes you get to it easier. And the jack screw itself inside of here is a 1 1/4 inch jack screw for heavy lifting. Now, we do offer separately a sidewind handle that would attach to this, so there's no handle included. That is sold separately. And then I also recommend you get a Weld-On clip to then secure that jack handle when you're not using it. Now, speaking of Weld-On, this jack is a Weld-On application. So you would need to potentially grind off wherever you're going to be welding on, obviously, and get that attached if you're doing it yourself. More likely than not, you're probably getting it done by a professional welder. They'll know how to do all that as well. Now, this does have a twin thrust bearing that's going to make extending and retracting that jack very easy. And again, it is black powder coated on the inner and outer tube. So once again, you can see part of that inner tube down here at the bottom. All the way up inside of there, that inner tube is powder coated as well. Well, folks, I think that's going to wrap it up. Just a quick look today. Let's do some quick measurements real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. A 4-inch by 4-inch outer tube. The inner tube is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. An overall height of the jack, whenever it's retracted like it is now, it is 28 inches off the ground. When it's fully extended, it's going to be 40 1/4 inches from the top to the ground. So that gives you a total lift of 25 7/8 inches. Well, folks, that's going to wrap it up. I'm Steven. Thanks so much for your time. Have a good one.